What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. DT Fang here, bringing you another episode of Farming Simulator 19. Got me a couple of new mods here that we're going to check out. Also got a new tractor, the Valtra, with the reversible steering. So we are going to hop into it, and it all starts right now. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are in the Valtra today. Just starting out, that's not the mod that I was going to show you. The mod that I was going to show you is, let's see here. If I can get over to it. Is this. This is not just a regular silo. This actually is a seed silo. So no more having to go and buy just pallets and pallets of seeds like this. It's just kind of a big hassle to transport these. I mean, you can drive to the shop and do it, but it's kind of a pain. So anyway, I saw that mod and I said, you know what, I'm going to try that, and it works. It works rather well. It also works for fertilizer, so save a little bit of hassle there. So anyway, let's get back in the old harvester here. We do need to go ahead and finish harvesting up this crop. So let's get that going. Well, this thing does not do well on hills at all. All right. I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Had a pretty good day. I'm a little bit tired tonight, but not terribly, so I think we'll be okay for a while. Let's go ahead and finish harvesting this field. Now, this is actually two fields that I put together with the plow. So, and yes, this is the American farm. Ravenport, I think, is the name of it. Let's see, I'm going to have to do a little bit of reverse. Maybe not too much. Let's see. Yeah, it's not too bad. I tell you, this is another game where track hour really comes in handy. You can play it triple screen. Whoops. I guess it would help if I turn the actual harvester on. But track hour really helps as far as judging like how far you can turn. You can play this game triple screen, which I normally do when I'm just playing for fun. But what happens is the sides, it's not a true triple screen support. It just kind of blows out the screens to the sides, and you cannot see it as well. Hopefully we'll get a few people in here to liven up the chat room. I'm starting a little earlier than I normally do, so I think some of the people aren't really expecting me on yet, so maybe that's part of it. Alrighty. get used to playing this without the track IR, and then I just realized how much it actually moves around. So I do apologize for the motion there. I just forget that I have it on sometimes. So we caught it a little bit earlier today. It's, what is that, 7 p.m., so it looks like we've got a little bit of daylight. I can always, I think, I can always go into the house and sleep, and that'll pass the time to in the morning, which I may do after we finish harvesting this field, just to, you know, so we'll have, it's a lot better to stream in daylight on this game. Boy, this thing is really bobbing up and down. Alright, yeah, this field is not too bad. Give me just a second here. Let me turn up the volume on that just a little bit. The game, when you're inside the tractors and stuff, it's real low, but when you're outside, there, that's a little better. But when you go to outside, the volume like doubles. So hopefully that's not too loud, but I can't tell because I can't really hear myself through the headphones, so it's kind of hard for me to judge exactly how, you know, how loud it is. So anyway, let's see here. Should be about 2 more passes, maybe 3. So guys, if you are enjoying the video or the stream tonight, make sure that you give me a thumbs up there. That would be awesome. Whoops, wrong button. And at least consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure you click that notification bell. That way you'll be notified next time I go live. And as always, donations are welcome. You can donate by clicking the link in the description. All right. Yeah, this thing will get away from you if you're not careful. With the no force feedback on the steering wheel, it turns the steering wheel turns really fast. You get used to driving with it, like in the normal games, and it throws you a little bit. Oops, sorry about that. Darn it. Hit the wrong button there. I was trying to get rid of that, the scrolling at the top. Alright, so I think we got about 1 more pass in us here. We might be good. I gotta go back in and set that option for the, what do you call it, the dead zone. I think that's part of the reason why I keep taking forever to slow down. I think the dead zone for the brake is turned up too high. Oh, and as soon as we get done with this too, I'll show you guys my, I got a new truck as well. It's a flatbed, like a work truck. It's like a Chevy Silverado, I believe, is what it's modeled after. I don't think you can actually call it that, but it's a, that's what it looks like to me. I'll be so glad when we get a bigger harvester. Yeah, right now we have like no money. Alright, let's see if we can't do this the reverse way, the way I normally do it. Oh, that worked pretty well, actually. Spun around a lot easier. Alright, let's get this last row, and then we can dump it off into the trailer. Okay, and that is all the fields. So we have essentially done, if you see that one over there behind the house, we did that one. And we did this big long one that I combined the two fields that were here originally, and then we also did that little short one. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this area open or make a field out of it. We might do like a horse pen or a pig pen right here. This will be a good area for it. And then, and also we've got some space down here that I'm thinking about putting a bigger shed. So anyway, I'm kind of gonna do this the easy way here. I don't know why I never tried to do this before this game, I mean. Just dump it straight in there, that way you can not have to worry about having a trailer necessarily. Especially when you're starting out. So I didn't even think to do that the first time I played FS17. I don't know why it never hit me, but I just never did. So okay, so that one is, we've got all the fields done. Let's back this thing up in here, right there on the end. And let's lower that and turn off the engine for now. All right, now then, let's see, what do I want to do? I guess I'll hop out and we'll go sleep before we start planting. Okay, so here's the truck, by the way. Yeah, it's a Silverado is exactly what it is. Does that even say Silverado? Duramax diesel. So it's got a flatbed on the back, kind of cool. It's got it looks like a third wheel trailer hitch. I guess that's what that's supposed to be. And then it's got the headache rack, of course. It's kind of cool. Got a decent interior here. Engine's definitely a diesel. It doesn't really rev. That's the thing. When you start going, it revs just a little bit. But after that, See, that's about all you get. And then it stays kind of sounding just like that, unless you decelerate a little bit. But all right, so let's pull this bad boy over here. It's just a little bit better than the standard truck, just because you can put pallets in it, on it. So, all right, so we're going to turn that off. We're going to hop out. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to sleep, if I can remember how to do this. Was it R to sleep? Okay, so I don't know how many hours. Hang on. It is 1934, which is 7:30. Let's sleep and listen. Well, let's sleep like 10 hours, 11 hours, something like that. Let's see if it'll let me. There we go. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try that and see if we're close. Or if that's going to be too dark. Nope, that's pretty good. That's sunrise, just about. So another day here on the farm. All right, so what do we need to do? We need to basically just get the cedar and get them going on that. I'll tell you what, let me get this guy going. Bear with me just a second here, guys. Gotta pause it for just a second. Oop, wrong button. I'll keep doing that. All right. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Just checking on something there. Okay. I don't hear any. Oh, it's because I turned the engine off, didn't I? Yeah. It's like, boy, it's mighty quiet all of a sudden. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the cedar. We'll get this tractor going on seeding the one of the big fields. Probably the one behind me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Get him going, and then we'll go grab the other tractor and start doing selling the soybeans that we have. Yeah, I did manage to get a bigger cedar, and this one's the one that does not require you to cultivate first. It cultivates while you're planting seeds. So, all right, so let me unfold that. Let me lower it. And we're gonna do, I guess we'll do, yeah, let's do canola this time instead of soybeans. That should be canola. So lower it, turn it on. That should. Let's see if I can get it started. We should be okay. Yep. Alright, go ahead and hire a worker for that. That way he'll keep going. Now we're in this one and we're going to go sell. I believe we're going to go sell the. Let me check the speed. It's 30 times. How'd that happen? Let's leave that on 5 times for now. Actually, you know what? Let's leave it on real time for now. That way we got plenty of daylight. And then we're going to check the map, or not the map, the prices. And right now we've got 1409 pork grain elevators where I need to go. Well, that's sunflowers. Hold on. Soybeans. Looks like the restaurant is going to be the highest. So that's 1400. I have not gone to the restaurant yet. So this will be neat. All right, so let's get this one cranked up. I don't really need headlights. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I think I've got soybeans in here. It's just not full. Now it is. All right, so I should have at least 2 loads here. So I'm thinking this is down by, it's before we get over to the dock, or not the dock, but the port grain elevator. Well, this will be interesting. You know what? I bet it's close to the shop. Might be on the left-hand side of where the shop is. But then again, I do not know because I have never been there. It's not up there. And let's see. Oh, it's that building. Okay. It's the... Okay, I know where this is now. That rings a bell. Alright. I do like that tag feature. That I don't believe it did... If I remember correctly, it did not do that in the other game. Let's see. Did I go up far enough? Yeah, I did. Tip side, I don't want the grain door anymore. I want the back side. There we go. So let's pull up just a little bit more. There we go. Alright, this should give a decent amount of money. Not a ton, but a decent amount. Alright. We'll come down here and get another trailer full. Alright, so yeah, we need to go over here. I wasn't too crazy about the layout of this farm to begin with, but it's alright now. Hey there, Fernando. How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you this evening. Sorry, I'm not doing the Euro truck tonight. Just wanted a little break from driving. Figured I'd do some farming. Alright, I think that's... Yeah, we're only got a couple of loads here, but at least we got 2 full trailers. If I take it back to the same place, we should make a decent amount of money. About another 10,000 or so. It's not bad. Oh man, I wasn't tired, but now I'm starting to get a little bit of the yawns. I had a good dinner, so that may have had something to do with it. And we're taking it right up here to the restaurant. Now, I do like this tractor, and I'll show you in just a minute what it does. It's pretty cool. It's one of the ones that has the reverse driving direction. And what that means is it'll spin the seat around inside so you can drive backwards, but it's like you're driving forward. It really helps when you're connecting trailers and connecting tools and whatnot. So what it is if you're in here, you can hit the button and it will do that, spin around, and then there's a secondary steering wheel in the back. So if I turn left, it turns left, but it's still steering with the front wheels, but it's turning. See, so it helps out as far as you know, connecting trailers and driving that way. That way you're not having to think about reversing backwards. Excuse me. Goodness. All right. Let's get back to the farm, and we'll go ahead and start cultivating. Or not cultivating. Actually, the other tractor should be about done seeding by now. So what you been up to today, Fernando? Yes, I'll show you actually how it works a little bit more here in just a second. Once I get what I'll do is I'll drop the trailer off, go spin it around, and then I'll show you how it works. It actually really does help a lot. It's pretty cool. And I think that the Valtra is one of the only. So, like for instance, let's say here. Let me pull it up over here. And let's say, we want to park it up against the wall back there. So instead of doing this, and getting the external view and just doing it this way. Hang on just a second, guys, for me, if you will. Just give me just a couple seconds here. I will be right back. All right, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Just had to get my son going to bed there. Let's see. Is that the one? Nope. There we go. Sorry, I had the wrong one. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, so what I was saying is instead of trying to do it like this from the outside view, which you can do, I mean, that's still okay, but if you're more, into doing it this way, hit that button. It'll turn around. And now, see, I can steer left and right. So when I go forward, I can steer it and back it up into there, just like you were driving, straightforward. But, I mean, you still have to think about it just a little bit because, it's going to go in the opposite direction of whatever you steer. But this helps a lot. And then you drop it off, spin around, and, you drive off, and then you get all sideways and stuff like this. And then okay, well, there's the trailer. Let me back up into it. And then you just stop like this, spin it around again. And you see it. So now I'm just driving like I would normally. And we just get it centered up, drive right up to it, and boom, dead on it. So yeah, I really do like that feature of this tractor. But let's go to this tractor, and I need to... Alright, so that's all been seeded. We need to... Nope, it's already been lifted. Alright, we need to get this over to the other two fields. Go ahead and plant them. I wonder what's going on with my field there. That's strange looking. It's actually very strange looking. It's like part of it's more a darker color soil. I don't know what that is. Oh, no. Missed part of the field. Darn, I hate when I do that. Let's see if I can... Let's see if I can back this up any. Yeah, let's try this again, even though that was a huge waste of seed right there. Oh well. It's harder to do it from the outside, it honestly is. It's not too bad to do it this way, though. If you get it from this angle, it's not too bad. So we'll do that. Go out here, spin around. Yeah, I don't know where everybody else is. Fernando, you're actually the first person in. And I mean, I know I started a little bit earlier than normal, but I thought that would actually be a better thing. Thought maybe more people would, you know, still be up or whatever, because I know a lot of the people that that watch my streams are actually over in the UK, so they're asleep by now, or most of them are. Alright, well, I'll just have to go straight here. We'll come back, do another swipe at it. That's about the only thing I don't like about this field, or these fields, is there's not a whole lot of room to turn around. Normally I would, you know, swing it out really wide. I mean, like here, that's the exception. So you can actually spin it pretty well here. But some of the other spots, it's a little bit harder. Uh-oh. What am I stuck on? There we go. Must be a pretty big dip in the ground there. I do love this cedar. It's like twice as wide as the other one, so you get it done in half the time. And it cultivates for you while you're doing it, so you don't have to worry about cultivating, which is also pretty huge. Okay, this may be because I'm not lifting it, I think is the problem. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Oh, come on. Get around that corner. And we'll come back and get that last strip here in just a second. Yeah, probably need to lift it so it rolls better. Get over that hill anyway, and then boom. All right. That field is done. All right, and I turned off crop destruction, so we're not actually hurting anything by driving back over it. That's a little dip there. I didn't realize it was that bad. All right, whoa, whoa. Speaking of little dips, good grief. That threw me around sideways, didn't it? Let me get this lined up here and then back up again. All right, let's try that. And turn on this over. And away we go. Actually, hide those. I don't really need those. The instructions, I kind of know where all the buttons are, for the most part. Alright, let's go down to the end down here and then do the same thing. Try to work our way inward this way. It's just a little bit easier with this field because there's not much room to turn around at all. It looks like I kind of missed some there. May have to go back. Yeah, let me just do the cruise control. And then we can just circle around and around until we do all of it. I don't really need the lights. So I'll be up over those mountains here shortly. Alright, let's see now if we get, there we go. That lined up alright. Not perfect, but close enough. It seeds fairly fast too. I do like that. We'll get all these planted and then we'll check and see what the state is as far as the fields goes. If they need fertilizer, which they will, they'll need fertilizer, but we need to see if they're going to need plowing and all that stuff the next time through. I do have the weeds start off as well, just because the weeds are such a pain. I mean, they really truly are. I had to, before one harvest, I had to weed the thing 3 times. I almost wish you could adjust it as far as like how often, like once per harvest or twice per harvest or something. So guys, don't forget, if you do enjoy the stream this evening, I would appreciate if you know, you wouldn't mind subscribing to the page or to the channel. Also, if you don't mind, click the little like button on the video. That would help me out tremendously. If you do decide to subscribe, make sure you click that notification bell. That way you'll be you'll be notified every time that I stream live. So, and that's usually about once, at least once every other night, or about once a night. So keep that in mind if you would. All right, I'm going to go on the very edge where I missed the first time, just to make absolutely sure we get as much out of this field as we can. Yeah, I'll just go down here all the way one time. Make sure we fill in any gaps that we might have missed. I know it's probably a waste of a few seeds, but oh no, actually that's right. It doesn't waste the seeds if you've already been over that area. It only does it on new. Alright, now we should be able to hit this one okay. I'll pull out a little wide this time. And line it up here and go down this one. There we go. Yeah, one thing that I have not bought yet that I need to is the sprayer, the pressure washer, so we can clean off the equipment. Not going to do it quite yet, but it's not going to be long before I'll get one, just because I can't stand for it not being able to see out of the windows and stuff, because they get so dirty that, you know, the windows get like a film on them and all that. And mud. Cruising right along, do. Planting some canola. Hi sis, what's up buddy? You doing alright tonight? Oh, did you? Oh, that's a late night. What kind of work do you do? I think you told me before. Oh yeah, you said, if I remember right, you were in I can't remember now, I'm sorry. Oil something, I think. Or I could just totally be insane. All right. Yeah. Oil regarding, yes. See there, I did pay attention. And I do remember you. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted a little break from driving tonight. I need to try to come up with something to make it just a little bit more exciting on the driving front. I don't know whether that be, you know, try to find some different little mods, or, you know, just maybe change up the destinations, change up how we're going to do the trips. Not really sure. I just need to, I want to vary it up a little bit. I don't want to be just that guy that only does, you know, the 2 trucking games. I mean, I do enjoy this game. I know it's not as fun to watch, but I mean, it's still, you know, it's still that you could do the first person and driving and stuff like that. So, and then I want to, if I can figure out how to do it the right way, maybe do a couple of the racing games, like either Project Cars 2 or Race Room Experience as well. I've got both of those. They're a lot of fun, but honestly, I'm not that good at them. I'm just not a very good racer. All right, that is it for the fields. They are now planted. So we can actually take this. Is it folding? Yeah. I'm going to take this back and park it. Take back over here to the shed. Park her up right in there. Practice, make good work. Actually, yeah, I do enjoy what I'll do on Race Room is I'll do like the leaderboard challenges, and well, at least I used to. They since the update, it's like the all the records. I don't know if they're still all there or not, but anyway, you can do it to where you can see like the person, like basically you do it the first time and see what your lap time is. After that, it records your lap time, and then you can see either your ghost in front of you, or if you're ahead of your ghost, it'll show you the ghost car of the person on the leaderboard right in front of you. So it kind of lets you, you know, try to beat the person in front of you, which is kind of cool, you know, with no danger of actually hitting them. So, you know, and then you can jump up several spots that way. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun game, that's for sure. iHeart Racing 3. I don't believe I've seen that one. Let's see. All right, so what was I going to? Oh yeah, I was going to check the. I need to check the map layout. See what we're doing here. I'm on my soil composition. Make sure everything's cool. Yep. I mean, it says we need lime, but I've got lime turned off, so that's not really going to matter. We do need to fertilize it though. So let me hop in the. Yeah, I'll just use this one. Okay, I'll look at it. ISIS there. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Kind of slim on money right now, you know, because it's right before Christmas. So we got to pay for all that stuff. Get kids, you know, get all the kids gifts and, well, the nieces and nephews and all that. So, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Do a little research on it, see if it would be one that I would definitely want to get. All right. Yeah, that's a big field. Big field for such a small tractor. All right, let me change the... There we go. You did that summertime. Do you mean played iHeart Racing 3 during the summertime? Is that what you mean? Huh, I got some sort of weird growth going on here on the other side of this field. I don't know what that is. I saw that earlier too. That's strange. Maybe that's an area that's going to need to be plowed or something. I don't know what that is. I know it's not growing there yet. It can't be. Oh. Christmas shopping. You did that in the summertime. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they say the best time to do it is right after Christmas. That way everything's on sale and they're trying to, you know, the stores are trying to get rid of it. That way you've got like the best deals. You just, and you already have it done for next year. You don't even have to worry about it. But then again, you know, it depends on what you're buying as well, because if you're, you know, if you've got somebody that you like to buy the more, you know, techie stuff, or you know, computer stuff, or anything, you know, toys or games or anything like that, that stuff you can't really buy early, because there's going to be something better out by the time Christmas rolls around, or either that or they've already got it. So All right, we'll get this field. I don't know what is growing in the field. I'll have to look at the map again and see. I'm pretty sure I planted in this field. Yeah, it's not the normal. It's been cultivated. Oh, you know what? I bet it was I let the AI do it. I bet it was the helper that did it and he screwed it up. It just goes to show you, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So that is fertilized now for the first round. Yeah, I just need to do the other ones now because it doesn't say anything about needing plow. That's so weird that it did that, though. Huh. Anyway. All right, so let's get over here to these other ones and get them done. I gotta tell you, Isis boy, it's a slow night tonight. I've been on for like an hour, and there's only been a couple of people come through. I mean, normally, or at least the last few times, I've had, actually a pretty good many people watching at one time, 6, 7, 8. For me, that's a lot. Had one point last night also, I think it was last night. Had like 10 or 12 watching at one time. I was like, uh-oh. Getting up into double digits there. Oh, and I did manage to get some of my subscribers' numbers back. Yeah, YouTube, I don't know what caused it, but something wacky was going on or is going on with YouTube and the way they count subscribers and all that. So nothing I can do about it. Is to, it's all controlled by computer. So I'm thinking what probably happened is because I got such an influx of subscriptions all at once, it kind of said, oh, let's flag these because that doesn't look right. But yeah, I was pretty not happy when it dropped down from like 100 down to 38. But now I'm back up to 60, 66, I think. Something like that. And I'll have to, I got to change my goal there on the screen. That's the one thing that I don't like about Streamlabs. I like Streamlabs a lot, but the one thing I don't like is once you set that goal, it doesn't count people that like just go to your page and subscribe or like watch a previous video or subscribe. It only updates that count if you're live. So it's almost like, well, if it's not very accurate. So it's always running, well, in this case it's running ahead because it was, because I manually changed it to higher viewers. But for the most part, it runs behind. Yeah, not gonna be long. I'll have to get that pressure washer so I can clean the tractors. They are getting dirty. I think I did pretty good joining these two fields together. You can't really tell at all. Hello there, country girl. How you doing tonight? I popped by for just a couple of minutes there and kind of checked in on your stream. I didn't say anything, though, because I was trying to get my stream ready. Doing thumbnails and, whatnot. It's funny, before I started streaming, I had no idea what actually all went into it before you stream. I mean, you could do it to where, you just click a button and start streaming, but if you don't kind of do the back end stuff and promote it, you won't have anybody come see you. So, but it's a neat process. I enjoy the process too. All right, looks like we're done with all three of these fields. Let's get this back over here. right, whoop. So, country, are you in the United States? Or are you up in Canada also? Have to show you my mods here. Did you hear about there was a, what do you call it, a earthquake in Tennessee today? My wife told me about that, and I'm like, whoa. So there's my two new mods. That silo there is actually a seed silo, so you can actually buy seeds from it, seeds and fertilizer, and probably lime too. I don't know for sure. I haven't tested lime yet, but because I don't have the lime spreader. But that's yeah, it sells seed and all that other stuff immediately. So that's a pretty cool mod. And then we've got the Silverado diesel truck here, which is pretty cool. Looks a little funny, but it's got the nice flatbed on it. You can put so I was able to get 3 seed pallets on it, which is funny because I bought this before I bought that. Now I don't even need the seed pallets, but eventually I'll need to put something on it. I didn't notice those marker lights in the back. Hey Zeno, what's up, buddy? Yeah, it's a pretty cool little truck. Oh, were you, ISIS? Yeah, it was crazy. Of all places to have an earthquake, you wouldn't think Tennessee would. I mean, you always hear about them in California, and they happen other places too, but you very rarely. And what they told me on the news is that we've had them down here a little bit further south than that too, and I didn't know that. I guess they were so small we didn't really even notice them, but. Anyway, all right, so let's see. What do I need to do next? Let's see, everything has been fertilized, everything's been planted. Let me just double check. Yep, we got fert on everything. I guess we can set the time to advance. Either that or go, let's see, yeah, let's go ahead and switch it up to 120. Let's go ahead and save it so I don't screw anything up. All right. Yeah, the one in Alaska, yeah. There's my Valtra. I do like this tractor. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot about the little church up there on top of the mountain. Ugh. I gotta stop that yawning. It's too early to be yawning. It's only 10 o'clock. Good grief. I know exactly why I'm yawning, because I had a really good meal for dinner. We had, there's a really good Mexican place that my wife went and picked up the food from. And my son and I ate the cheese dip, salsa. I had it's called a Texas quesadilla. It's got, shrimp, chicken, and steak in it, along with, sauteed onions and all that stuff. So that was really super good. And he had a chicken quesadilla. He likes those a lot, so. Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Isis. I need to, I have to take some medicine as well. Good old blood pressure stuff. Supposed to be taking it twice a day, and I forget about it half the time at night. I mean, it's not like an absolute must that I take it twice a day, but it just keeps everything nice and regular. If you guys will hold on just a minute here, I'm gonna just bear with me. I'm gonna take the camera off for just a second. Let's see, where is it? Be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. So you're on your way to my house for dinner? Yeah. Well, you wouldn't get very much because it's all gone already. So, is the stream running all right, guys? It looks like I've had a couple of drop frames, but I think that was probably from earlier. Where about in Tennessee was the earthquake? I don't really know. I just kind of heard secondhand from my wife that we had one, or they had one, not we. I don't live in Tennessee, but I'll have to find out tomorrow on the news and see what they say. What is that flashing? I've got something flashing on the map. Port Grain Elevator. What's going on there? Let's see. Port Grain Elevator. Maybe it means that that's on the rise. Oh, wow, that's going up pretty quick. And soybeans. Of course, we didn't plant soybeans. We planted, oh, actually, here, let me change the time back so I can go fert it again, and then on the second stage, so we'll get more out of it. All right, let me get the fertilizer again. Go ahead and do the second round on it. Yeah, I also downloaded a new shed mod, and now that you can do the landscaping with it, there's a mod out that has fences that you can place. So they're placeable fences. So they're pretty cool. I don't know what kind of, how they're going to affect the frame rate. I don't think they're probably not, serious enough to damage anything as far as frame rate goes, but we'll have to see. I haven't bought any yet. I just downloaded them. The only one that I've bought, the only two things that I've bought are the truck and that seed silo. All right, so let's get this going. Oh shoot, I'm gonna need to refill this. A good thing I have a seed silo, which is also a fertilizer silo. Except for I think I've got the fertilizer over there in bags. I need to probably use that up first. Yeah, I don't know what happened on the end here. That's where the helper was trying to do stuff. All right, so let me stop there so I know that that's one little swoop at it. Let's see. And fertilizer. Boom. It's very fast, too. And like I said, it will work with seed or anything else. And it does still charge you, of course. You know, it still deducts the money like it would if you went and bought that much from the store. I'm anxious to see some of the new, or some of the modded maps whenever they come out. They're always pretty nifty. I guess they're still trying to iron out all the little bugs and stuff though at first. I mean, it's better than it was though. That last release fixed a lot of stuff. Not having near as many issues with it as I was before. Before I almost couldn't play it. I almost just said, you know, heck with it and didn't even try. But then, you know, like a day after I was kind of frustrated with it, they came out with the update. So I was like, all right, I'll just hang in there. Alrighty. Oh. So how far did you end up driving tonight, country? Roughly. Any idea? I'm gonna have to take the landscape tool and try to smooth that out. I do not like this little area right there that drops down like that. It's just a little too rough. Then again, I don't even know if I actually can do that. I think you can't change the. Well, I say that I don't know for sure if that's the case or not. I don't think you can change the terrain that's already there. I think you can only modify. Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. I'll check it in a minute after we get done with these fields. Okay, Isis, yeah, you go grab something to eat, buddy, for sure. We'll still be here. Oh, over 1,000 miles, country. Wow. Yeah, it's funny. The VTC that I'm been driving for a while. They only require 1,000 to stay in the company per month. I'm like, how can you not do 1,000 in a month? I mean, that literally. If you can't do 1,000 miles in a month and you want to be in a virtual trucking company, then you don't need to be in a virtual trucking company. I mean, you do that just playing the game in a normal basis, much less trying to, get miles racked up. I mean, I would put in, I can't remember what my record month was, but I mean, it was up there. It was like 40 or 50,000 miles. Granted, I don't do anywhere near that now, but still. Looking at the statistics and stuff, seeing people that have like 1 mile, 2 miles, I'm like, really? What would you say your favorite truck is, country? Oh, okay, buddy. You take care, Isis, for sure. Yeah, get yourself something to eat. Just relax, chill out. Try to enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you soon. Whoops. Trying to catch that one little spot. There we go. I got it. I didn't want to have to turn it off, but let's just make absolutely sure we covered this field good, and then I'll turn this. I probably wasted a little bit of money here, but oh well. It's only a couple of hundred units of fertilizer, whatever that equates to money-wise. All right, that should be it. All right, let's see here. Let me go ahead and park this bad boy up again. Whoops. I forgot to take off the cruise control. That's one thing I don't like that they do need to fix is when you hit the brake, they need to, disable the cruise control. All right, what are we doing now? Waiting again, I guess. Yeah, we got it all ferted. Who ferted? All right, let's see. Map. Yeah, we're all good there except for this other area over here, but it's not growing, so I can't do anything about that. At least not until I plant next time. Yeah, I'll have to make sure that I do this field 19. I'll have to take care of instead of the helpers. All right, so let's see. What do we need to do? Growing. I'll go ahead and change the time back up to 120. Save it again. So you like the Kenworth? Yeah, that's a good one. What do you like on Euro Truck? Because you play that too, right? I'm pretty sure you do. Hey there, Tyson. How you doing, buddy? Glad you could hop in this evening. Yeah, we're basically at this point watching grass grow, or watching soybeans grow, or is it canola? Sorry, it's canola. Yep. Gotta wait until this gets to where we can harvest it. It's close though. It might be dark first though before it grows anymore. Yeah, BTS Scania. That's definitely that is definitely one that I like a lot. I like the RJL Scania, the mod. On the regular game though, yeah, the Scanias are probably my favorite. I don't know though. I started off with the man truck, and I drove it. That was like my first truck in the game, and I drove it for quite a while. I enjoyed it as well. I do like the DAFs. I would say probably my favorite would be the Scania, and then the DAF. The XF 105 105. So I do like that one. Tyson, I did get your message, and I will do that. It's just certain things get flagged on my end, for me to review. So, but yeah, I will try to do that. I'll probably look at it either later tonight when I get done or tomorrow. Yeah, but not a problem. All right, here we go. And it is getting dark. Figures. Well, actually, since we're not going to be able to see on the stream, I'll just go over here and sleep in the house. Since I've got the, what do you call it, turned off, the plant withering. Is it R? E? What is it? Yeah, R. I just wasn't close enough. All right, let's see. Let's do 8 hours and see. Yep, now it's ready. 8 hours, 4:56 in the morning. Let's just leave that going for a minute. While that's going, I'll go hop in the... All right, now here's what I want to happen, darn it, with Farm Simulator. They need to have somewhere that you can add your own lights of some sort. I mean, I know there was a mod in Farm Sim 17 where you could put in like the portable lights, you know, like they use when they do construction and stuff, that are on trailers and, you know, they run on gas. Those are okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. I want actual placeables that are lights. Yeah, I'll have to look for that. I haven't actually looked for that yet. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to change this back to normal. All right, so we have got 3 fields now that should be ready to harvest. Oh, I'm gonna be so glad when I get rid of this small harvester. Need a lot more money than we've got though now. All right. Whoop. All right, I'll leave the instructions on that. Do. All right, let's see what we got here. Now, last time, all 3 of these fields only came up with basically 2 loads, or 2 of those full trailers full of soybeans, so I don't know how the canola is going to do. We'll see. And since I don't have a whole lot of room to turn around, I'm going to kind of do the long way around here and do it this way. Come down and kind of work my way toward the middle. It's a little easier, at least in the beginning phases, to do it this way. Kind of a dead night tonight. Yeah, I'll be glad when this week is over, though, as far as work goes. We've got a lot of company meetings and everything this week. It's pretty much an entire week of nothing but like year-end review stuff. So today was just another day of meeting after meeting. Those get old after a while. Alright, now this time I'm going to try to turn around the normal way. This thing does not want to turn around a lot of times. Especially not on flat, if it's not flat ground. Oh, see, that's going to be kind of ugly. Yeah, we're all kinds of crooked now. Oh well. I'll just make do. Oops. What I need to do is turn off the axis for this to where all it does is look up and down, not shift up and down. I think it's either the Z axis or it could be the Y axis. I can't remember which is which. Alright, we'll just go down here again to the side and work our way inwards again. How are we doing? Yeah, it's only not even half full yet. Everybody's mighty quiet. It almost looks like a spot where I messed up, but it's not. It's where the AI guys like didn't. I don't know what happened there. It's like they lifted up the cedar, and maybe they lifted up, turned it around, forgot to put it back down or something. I'm not sure. Which is funny because this is one of the original fields. It's not like I made this. I didn't do anything to this field. So everybody that is new, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me tonight. I want to make sure if you are enjoying the stream tonight to click that subscribe button. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little notification bell. That way you'll be notified next time I am doing a live stream. Also, if you don't mind, if you're enjoying the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That will help out as well. And as always, donations are appreciated. Help me fund my gaming habit. Yeah, that's really all I ask for donations for, is just to kind of help me, be able to bring you all these games and different things to look at and all that. Yeah, I made a mess of this. I mean, not really. It's not that bad, but still. Not the prettiest. Yeah, this thing does not have a tight turning radius at all. Yeah, see, now this is where the Tricara comes in very handy. It's a lot easier to line up your turns, so you don't have to go to that external view. Just line it up like you would if you were in a car. You would turn your head all the way to the right, and then slowly turn your head back while you were adjusting, you know, your steering. And that being said, now let me pause it so I can take a drink of Dr. Pepper. Yeah, there's nothing better than good old Dr. Pepper. I do enjoy a good Mountain Dew every now and then too. One of the best things though is like the original Coca-Cola in a bottle. You have to get it in a bottle though. I don't mean plastic bottle, I mean a glass bottle. And you have to drink it ice cold. And that is still one of the best. They taste totally different. I don't know why, but they do. You can still find them every now and then at some convenience stores in a glass bottle. They usually have them out, you know, like in like an ice chest in the middle of the store. I've had that. I've had a Mountain Dew in the bottle, which that was really good too. I don't think we ever found the Dr. Pepper in a bottle. I'll have to keep an eye out for that, for sure. Alright, and we flip it around. Da-da-da. So for those of you guys that play this, and this is just me not knowing or not remembering, does it rain? It does rain, doesn't it? And I think that, whoa, slow down there, Harvester. Boy. Yeah, it rains because before it used to rain through the buildings, right? And now I think that was one of the things that they fixed, is that it no longer rains through the buildings. Let's see, turn on my, my lights. Let me switch over to my, is that the right one? No, this is the right one. Yep, my Valtra. Let me go ahead and spin the steering around here. Da-da-da. I do have the trailer on this, don't I? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's canola, all right. All right, 5,600. I'm gonna dump this in the silo. Is it this side that yeah, I never can remember which side it's on for this one. Actually, I'll turn that off. Hop in the harvester again. Turn off the beacons. Bring the pipe back in. And start her up again. Yeah, I think I only really have to unload maybe a total of 3 times with doing these 3 fields. Technically 4 fields, but since I combined the 1, it's 3. So I will probably be back on either American Truck or Euro Truck tomorrow night. Like I said, I just wanted to do something a little different tonight. Do some farm sim. I hadn't played this in a while, so. Alright, now I should have about... We might be able to get it done with this last one. So Zeno, you must be like me, you don't sleep a whole lot. Because I know first thing this morning when I got up, you were already broadcasting. I just can't do it that early in the morning. I need a little bit, time to wake up and get going. Ugh. Sorry for yawning, guys. I know that doesn't help the excitement of a stream. Alright, hopefully this will be the last one for this field. Yeah, we should be able to get all this. Make sure I didn't miss any. Nope, we're good. All right. I'm going to take off a little bit of this header over here, and so we can have a little bit more room to turn around. I'll probably do that on both ends. We'll just go right through here a couple of times on both of these fields, and then the same thing down at the other end on the large field. We'll turn that sharp enough. Oh well. I wish you could. I really wish you could do water. In the landscaping. You know, make a lake or a little pond or something. Keep getting this one confused with Planet Coaster, because Planet Coaster, if you enjoy building stuff, as far as like, you know, like scenery and anything that can, you know, just make like a really cool area, Planet Coaster is awesome. I'm still learning. That's why I haven't done a stream on it yet, but I will do a stream on it here before too long. And we'll go in and we can build our amusement park. Build our rides, our scenery. I mean, every single piece of it you control. It's very similar to Roller Coaster Tycoon, the original, but done with like a million times better interface and graphics and everything else in 3D. So I put in so many hours to that game, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Just a little simple, like 16-bit game. It might not have even been 16-bit. Well, yeah, I guess it would have had to have been. But just overall, a really, really cool game. Really cool concept. And a long, long time ago, in a land far, far away, I used to work at an amusement park, so I have an insider's appreciation for it. One of the best jobs I ever had. It didn't pay anything, but as far as just learning a good work ethic and also having a lot of fun where you work, best place in the world I've ever worked. Like I said, you didn't make money at it, but that's not why it was the best place. It was the best place just because you know, the people that you work with, and it was just a neat atmosphere and a neat place. We're just gonna cut into it here and just go down. We'll clean up the rest later. I would love to see windshield wipers that work in this also. I may be asking for a little much, though, in this game. Alright, go down here and turn again. Yeah. Oh, I never went down the edge of this. I thought I did. Do. Alright, now I've got plenty of room. I should be able to see where I need to line this up, instead of totally messing it up like I did last time. I think this field actually is a lot bigger than the other one. I mean, from the air, it doesn't look that much different, but I think it actually is. I'll graze a little bit more of this. I want to try to keep it fairly straight, though, if possible. I end up doing the same thing when I'm like cutting the grass as well. Trying to keep the lines straight or straightening the ones out that got crooked. Which, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because you could kind of go around and just follow the contour of it, but it just makes for an easier transition when they're straight. Not as much back and forth. Yeah, those reflections are kind of neat to look at every now and then, but boy, when they're bright like they are right now, they're almost too much. Alright, I gotta keep an eye on the harvester and not do what I did last time. Let it take off with the cruise control. Still a little bit off. So for you couple of guys that are still in here, would you be interested in me doing a stream of, let's say, fishing the Barents Sea? That's kind of neat. It's got a decent first-person view when you're driving the boat out to go fishing, and then it's got you actually have to haul the fish up with the hook. And that is from the side of the boat through the first-person view, so it's kind of neat. It might be a neat thing to do a stream on. Just something different, like I said. Now that I unfortunately cannot use my wheel on, but there's a lot of games that I'm not going to be able to use the wheel on either. Change up the view a little bit here. Go for the outside cam. See if I can keep the line straight this way. Oh, actually, you know what? We're just about full. Let me turn it off real quick and then do this. Turn on my beacons. Whoops, I'm rolling. Why am I rolling? That was weird. All right, let's go fill this back up. I'll tell you too, this little Valtra is fast. or it just feels like it's extremely fast. I don't know if it's that much faster than the other ones, but I mean, that's like I'm barely touching the throttle. Good thing I have crop destruction off. I guess I would really just have to, in the real world, I guess you would have to make sure you know which side the pipe's on always. And then whenever you're getting slightly full, just make sure that you stop where the pipe is pointing away from what you have left to harvest. And that way the tractor doesn't have to drive over it. But I don't have realism settings turned up very high right now, so it's just more for fun at this point. But I do like that you can change them at any time also. That's kind of cool that they did it that way. 5,400, I guess I need to go ahead and drop this off. It only holds about 6,000, I think. And all right, turn that one off again. Get back in the harvester. Oops. I don't remember if I turned on the realistic beacons or not. Supposed to be a change in them. I don't know that I've noticed that much of a difference. I think they just, the way that they flash is slightly different. Make sure I'm lined up right here before I go to that external view. Sorry. Actually, I'm going to have to stay in this view for a few. It's amazing the difference in sound between the inside and the outside. I do love that little waterfall back there coming off the side of the mountain. And that's why I wish you could do that yourself with, you know, with the terrain maker. That would just be awesome if you could do that. Make waterfalls or even just ponds or whatever. That would add a level of creativity to it, for sure. So guys, please remember to subscribe if you are enjoying the stream tonight. That would help me out a lot. Make sure also, if you do subscribe, click that notification bell, and that will notify you next time that I am streaming live, which is several times a week, probably about 5 or 6 times a week that I do stream live. Also, if you're enjoying the video tonight, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That will help out tremendously. And yeah, I'm glad you could join in tonight. Oops. Can't be playing that. Yeah, I gotta check that button setting for the radio. I need to disable that completely, or I don't accidentally turn it on. You'll get a copyright flag if you're not careful. Yeah, guys, I'm probably going to end up trying to get the once I get this field done, I think that's probably going to be me for the night. Starting to get a little bit tired. This is just a bad week for streaming for me anyway, just because of, you know, the really long days at work. And I think I'll probably have, once I get the, like, Saturday morning, if I sleep in, I think I'll be pretty good for Saturday night. We should have a good stream on Saturday night, and then probably try to stream some during the day on Sunday. Maybe. It just depends on how much, you know, housework and stuff I have to do. Always got to do laundry, so that's always a weekend thing. But usually when I try to stream, I try to do it uninterrupted for at least 2 hours. I will say it is amazing how fast time flies when you are streaming. You don't even really realize it. So it is pretty cool. Yeah, we're making pretty good progress. Back's starting to feel it too. And yep, I'll be okay to turn it on around here. Hopefully I don't get stuck on this little hill thing. That's what I meant to do, is right there on that, at the edge of that other field. I need to check and see if I can lower that ground any, because that is kind of annoying. Hey there, Blake, how's it going, buddy? Doing all right tonight? Good, good. It's good to hear. It caught me a little bit late tonight. I'm probably going to be wrapping it up here as soon as I get done with this field. I'll go ahead and finish, once I finish harvesting this. I might look at, there's one more thing I do need to look at real quick while I'm still on. I'm going to try to flatten out a little bit of the terrain that's kind of giving me an issue at the edge of one of these fields. See if I can do that without totally screwing up what I've already done. They need an undo button for the terrain editor. I guess the safeguard would be to save it right before you do anything, and then try to do whatever. Yes, exactly, Blake. Yeah, it finally. I don't know what. I mean, it's just some calculations that YouTube is doing, and I was down to 36, I think, and now I'm back up to 68 or whatever it is. And the one that's on my window right now, actually, I haven't even touched that in a couple of days, because once I reset it, it doesn't actually pull directly from the YouTube page. It only pulls from, like, you set it the one time, and then as you get subscribers while you're live streaming, it will update and add to it, but it doesn't add to it if somebody subscribes directly to your page, which is weird. Or, I'm sorry, while you're not streaming. So it only updates it if you're streaming. So the number gets a little bit off every time. Ugh. Man, that is a tight turn right there. Jeez. All right, wait a minute. That didn't quite work. Oh, wow, that... Yeah, I'm almost full again. I didn't think it would fill it back up. Well, I'm not almost full. I've still got 1,000, but still. That's a lot further up than I thought it was going to be. So I'll get this field, once I get done with this, I'll go ahead and try to fix the ground over there and see if I can actually smooth it out a little bit. Because I just about got stuck on it. Not so much with the harvester, but with the seeder, or the planter. No, the seeder. Hey there, Doctor. What's up, buddy? You doing all right tonight? Alright, let me turn on around here, get this last little spot, and then we're going to try to fix the... Well, I'll dump this in the silo, and then we'll try to fix the ground over there, and that might be about it for this stream. But that'll take another 5 or 10 minutes anyway, so... Well, maybe not. We'll see. Alright, so we got that. So we are done with that part of the harvesting. I guess technically I should do this other field too. That's part of where I'm having the problem at. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let me see if I can smooth it out. Oh wow, it's only 5 p.m. there? Well, no wonder you watch me all the time. That's perfect timing. Yeah, it's I'm in the States on the East Coast, so it's like 11 p.m. here. All right, now then, let's go to the terrain editor. And what I need to do is right over here. Let's see, is it this? Yeah, it's this key. I need to zoom in, and it's like right in this area where I'm having the problem. So, whoa, 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 nope, 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 nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Lower is the other button. Okay. Smooth and flatten is both. Okay, so it looks like that's bringing it up to the same level as wherever I... Like, oops, I don't want to destroy my field there. That's still bringing it up, though. I want to bring it down. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's working. Ooh. Okay, that's a little smoother now. And I can also, I've got the same button set for, I'm using the wrong buttons. That's why the grid size is going up and down. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Let's see, I need to get over to here and then do that. There we go. All right. And they do not have an undo either. That's one annoying thing. All right, well, at least that fixed that one little spot, even though I kind of screwed this up a little bit. That's got a little dip in it now. Actually, you know what? There's a smooth button, I think, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, it's the middle mouse button. Smooths it. Whoops. Ooh, no, 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 no. All right, see, this is, I didn't save it, did I? Yeah, I've totally screwed that up now. Let's see, so I'm not going to save it just because. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that is going to be me for the night. Whoops, I need to mute this because it's going to. Actually, it'll get me in trouble here if I don't. Well, let me just start it back up. Yeah, that will get me in trouble. The music, believe it or not, the intro music gets you in trouble. But anyway, all right, guys. So I do appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by yet again. Another night, another stream. Always awesome. Make sure that if you did enjoy the stream tonight, hit that like button to give me a thumbs up on the video. Also, if you don't mind, if you do enjoy it, you know, at least consider subscribing to the channel. That would help me out tremendously. So anyway, I do apologize there, Doctor, as well. I know you just came on, but I've been on for about 2 hours now, and it's honestly just been kind of dead. So that kind of tires me out as well, unfortunately. But I'll probably be back tomorrow night with some either Euro Truck or American Truck, and we should get a lot more people in. That usually seems to be the game that draws everybody in. So anyway, until then, guys, I appreciate it, and we will see you tomorrow.